Good evening, ma'am.
Was already covered. Let's take up respiration in animals. Okay, fine.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm sharing the screen. Hold on. Can you all see the screen?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. What is the chapter number of respiration in animals as per your book?
What, ma'am?
What is the chapter number of respiration in animals?
Ma'am, 9.
Ma'am, 6.
Ma'am, 9.
Ma'am, 7 or 6.
No, 7 or 6. No, just tell me according to the new NCRT.
Ma'am, 6.
Update. 6.
Ma'am, I don't have NCRT.
Oh, okay. No
Ma'am,
problem.
6.
And chapter number for respiration in organisms?
Ma'am, respiration in organism 6. Transpiration in plants and animals 7.
Plants and animals 7. Okay. Fine. Okay, Sritej, got it. So little bit about the organisms we have already learned in in chapter respiration in organisms. So first, let's begin with cockroach. You first tell me what you know about breathing in cockroaches.
Ma'am, they breathe through trachea.
They breathe through spiracles and then through trachea.
Mhm. They have
Ma'am,
small
by
openings.
the skin.
Okay. They have small openings called spiracles present on the sides of bodies, like the nostrils in human bodies. Also, they have an air tube-like structure called the trachea that allows the exchange of gases in these insects. Like we have nasal passage, the first opening that air enters in human body is via nostril. Then it has to travel through the whole nasal passage and further it moves to the windpipe, right? Similarly, they have trachea after the spiracles. The air then enters the body through spiracles and diffuses in the cells via trachea. Similarly, the air from the cells enters the trachea and moves out of body through spiracles only. So their spiracles are playing the same role as the nose in human beings. Okay, and examples of other organisms that breathe through spiracles only are grasshoppers, houseflies, mosquitoes, and spiders. Okay, you can also draw this rough diagram, not the complete, just a bit structure of this respiratory system of cockroach.
Ma'am, like, where does the exchange of gases, like, they also take in oxygen only, right? So, like,
Hmm.
where does the exchange of gases happen? Like, where does, where does,
Hmm.
so, like, where is the process of separating oxygen and the other gases happening? Like in which part? The body?
Okay, you are asking like we people have lungs for the actual exchange of gases and alveoli and alveolar sacs are present. So in
Yes,
what
ma'am.
say you are asking the same structure in cockroach.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Here, actually, as per your books, this much only about cockroaches is mentioned. Well, I'll get that information also to let you know that how it occurs in cockroach in detail. Please note down this part along with the diagram. Please let me know once you are done.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of diffusers in the cell?
Diffusion means like you can say the mixing and transferring process. Like when we light an incense stick, um, as the smoke starts escaping out of that stick, the person sitting in another room can have the fragrance of that. So it means that the smell of incense stick, like lit incense stick, is transferring to the other room via the air present in the atmosphere. So this is also this is an example of diffusion, like mixing of one thing to the other thing.
So like it travels by mixing in the air like that.
Yes. I just gave you an example so that you can understand the meaning of diffusion.
Okay, ma'am.
Seventh class, I'm waiting. Please let me know once it is done.
Done.
Noted?
Ma'am.
All I hope all have done now. Please confirm.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Rohini, Divesh, Rishabh, Siddhant, Ashwath, Ashwarya, Advika. Okay. Uh, Detailed structure shown here. How spiracles look like, how the trachea in them looks like, and how the tracheoles look like. Okay. Move to next. What is the process of breathing in earthworms?
Ma'am, through their moist skin.
Yes. So they have a soft, slimming, moist skin. Hence, the gases can easily pass in and out of the earthworm through the skin only. Similarly, frogs also have a slippery and moist skin that can help in breathing. But little difference in the respiration and breathing in frogs is that they contain the lungs too. And that's why they are called amphibians. They take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide as human beings only. Heat chapter is already you people have done in the beginning, right?
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
which chapter?
Heat,
Ma'am, which?
heat, heat you have covered with in the beginning, huh?
Ma'am,
Heat. Because it was not done with me. I think with some other teacher you have done that, right?
No, ma'am.
Advika, you haven't. Anyone? Seventh class, why you people are not responding? Come on.
Ma'am, I joined in the middle, so I don't know if they taught heat or not. And I completed the chapter in school.
Okay, those who are your sensible name, please.
Ma'am, I wasn't there in the beginning, so I don't know.
Ma'am, the 10th
whether
school
this-
teachers heat.
Pardon, Ashwara.
Ma'am, I didn't still learn heat yet. They didn't teach. You didn't teach us.
Your voice is cracking. Can you write in the chat?
Ma'am, she told that she didn't teach.
Okay, because we people have done first motion in time. No, first light, then I guess motion in time. Then we took physical and chemical changes, respiration in organisms, now respiration in animals. Any other which you people have done with me?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Noted this?
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
And by the way, how is your result for the midterm exams?
Ma'am, we wrote the exams, but they still correcting the papers.
The result is to be announced.
Ma'am, the
Ma'am?
result is not announced for us.
Okay, anyone?
Ma'am,
Any
neither it is.
is there whose result is announced? You can please write to me in chat and tell how was it.
Ma'am, it wasn't announced yet. Ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, might be it was a festival week. Oh,
Ma'am, actual exams have completed last week.
hmm. So second semester has already begun now.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Noted this?
Ma'am, just a second.
Let me know if it is done or not.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
No, no breathing underwater. So all the animals that live underwater have special respiratory organ called gills. They are a pond-like structure present on the skin of these animals. Gills allow the exchange of gases between animals and the water easily. So how many methods or how many modes we have seen till now via which the exchange of gases takes place? Nose, gills,
Miracles
skin.
and the
I'm
skin.
scared.
Fine. Any other apart from these four?
Ma'am, do dolphins also have these gills?
Yeah, yes. Some animals called the amphibians can breathe on land by lungs and through the moist skin under the water. For example, frogs and toads. Okay. It seems bit easy and simple because we have already done this in respiration in organisms, and in lower grades also, we have been learning about breathing processes. So it's good that one of the chapter has become easy for you. The theory part in exams, I think, is of marks 80 or 75. What's the weightage of the theory part?
Ma'am, 80.
Pardon?
Ma'am, 80.
80.
Ma'am,
Any
80.
75 or 70 also, then please tell.
Ma'am, 80 only, ma'am.
80 only. Okay. And rest 20 is, the mixture of your performance plus unit test, that weekly or monthly test,
Yes,
whatever
ma'am.
is the
Rest
pattern.
20 they will add as behavior score and totally they give by 100.
Yeah, I'm asking about that remaining 20 only, no? So that periodic test, what you call unit test, anything. Is it so?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Hmm.
Like in the fishes, like through which part does the water come out? Like the separated from the air, like the water.
I'm not getting what are you asking, Tony?
Ma'am, like once the once the air which is dissolved in the water is taken in, it is
Hmm.
taken by the it is taken along with the water only, right? So is there any part which separates the water out, like which brings the water out, like?
Hmm.
Uh,
Great, great. Can anyone answer this question? Anyone? Good question, Rohini. Rohini, I'll definitely get back to you in the next class about this.
okay, ma'am.
Have you noted this part?
Ma'am, 1 second.
Done, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Hmm. Now comes the respiration plants. So can anyone just elaborate or brief because this is already done? Can anyone just brief about how respiration takes place in plants?
Ma'am, through leaves it happens through stomata,
Hmm.
and in stem it happens through lenticels,
Okay.
and through roots it happens through root hair.
Root hair. Okay. Fine, fine. What do you mean by chlorophyll? What is its role in plants?
And chlorophyll is a pigment found in leaves, which has a green color pigment which helps in capturing sunlight for the photosynthesis.
Okay. And what are guard cells and what is its role?
Ma'am,
And guard cells protect the stomata.
Guard cells protect the stomata.
It's like they protect the stomata
Ma'am,
opening, which helps in means like exchange of gases.
Okay. Great, great, fine. Hmm. So, Divesh, please read this out.
Okay, ma'am. Plants take in the carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere and use it in the process of photosynthesis to produce food. As a result of photosynthesis in plants, they release out oxygen in the environment. All the parts of the plants can independently respire, that is, they can take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen on their own. The leaves of the plants have stomata present upon them, which are small pores-like sections. It allows gases exchange in leaves.
Hmm. Allow exchange, gases exchange in leaves. Fine. Yeah, that's a small error. Please excuse me for this. Fine. Then along with the diagram, note this down.
Okay, ma'am.
Seventh class, is it done?
1 minute.
Yeah. You will tell me one thing, that plants need air, water, and nutrients and light, sunlight for photosynthesis, right? Usually it happens that if we overwater the plants, then also they die. But they need water. So why does it happen? How is it?
I think, can I make a guess?
Sure.
Like when they contain excess water, maybe the air and the water don't get balanced, and like um, they like when they are having excess water, like I don't know how to say. Ma'am.
Anyone else can try? Anyone? Water, from where they gain the water? From means which part we water?
Roots.
From the roots.
Yes. Only because we put water into the soil, and that roots are embedded into soil, and roots get the water from the soil only. Okay.
Ma'am,
And what other thing is present inside the soil, which is
ma'am, I think by excess water, they will lose other minerals. It's like absorbing other minerals due to excess water.
they will lose other minerals. Okay, can be the point. Or what other thing is possible? I think so, because air is present in between the soil particles only. Whatever spaces is present between soil particles, air is present. Okay. If we overwater the plants, then whole of the space will be occupied by water, being
Yes.
water heavier than air. In that case, soil will roots will only be gaining, nutrients from the soil and water, and they will be devoid of air, because the all the space is already been occupied by water. So the overwatering of plants creates scarcity of air in the soil particles, which leads to the death of plants. Fine. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Do you know what are insectivorous plants?
Yes, ma'am.
And they feed on insects for nitrogen and other nutrients.
Ma'am, they mainly eat, they take up, ma'am, insectivorous
They feed
minerals
on,
from picture
feed on
plants.
insects.
From insects because they
Feed on
grow in nitrogen deficiency soil. Ma'am, insectivorous plants are like pitcher plants which take in other insects for their nitrogen content, as they in a moist soil there is no nitrogen content.
Fine. So they take the nutrition from soil also, as well as the atmosphere, because insectivorous means they trap insects and eat them. Unlike pitcher plant, Venus flytrap, etc. Okay.
Right then.
Hmm?
Prepare
Pardon?
చేసుకున్నాను sound text.
I'm not getting your point again, Ashwarya. Speak loudly. You can speak again, Ashwarya. Okay. One of the important process in plants is transpiration. What do you mean by transpiration?
And the process by which means like leaves release water vapor through.
Leaves release water vapor. Okay, fine. Any other point anyone like to add? Yeah, correct. So evaporation of water through leaves is known as transpiration. And this is why we feel cool in the area with lots of trees. Near the forest area, you will always feel, cool air. Why? Because of transpiration process, right? And the area where there are least number of plants will be always warm.
Ma'am, and sometimes that water appear as a dew.
Water appears as dew also. Yeah. Oh, okay, children. Then rest of the part will continue in the next class. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
Okay, ma'am.